Hello and welcome to Nicholson Arena for tonight's matchup between Central Washington and Alaska Anchorage. This should be a good Great Northwest Athletic Conference basketball game tonight. I'm Jonathan Hudson, and I'm glad to bring you today's contest. Tonight features two of the top four teams in the GNAC. The Wildcats are in third with a 4-2 GNAC record, while the Seawolves are one game behind them at 3-2 in fourth. Alaska Anchorage hasn't lost since December 2nd, where they fell 62-59 to Seattle Pacific. They are currently on a 7-game win streak. The Seawolves opened 2024 with a 61-54 victory over number 14 Western Washington. Then Alaska Anchorage beat Simon Fraser and dismantled Alaska Fairbanks 84-55. Let's go over some top performers for tonight. For the Seawolves, it's Senya Rabuin. She's a transfer from Central Arizona College. She averages 13.3 points per game and also has sunk 25 threes this season. Tori Hollingshead is averaging 12.3 points per game. That's 15th in the conference and leads the team on the glass with 7 boards per game, 11th in the GNAC. Jazz Evans averages 11.1 points per game, and Elena Mack is 83.3% from the free throw line. Robuin is 79% from the line. Now your top performers for Central Washington. Asher Kai averages 20.2 points per game, 8.7 rebounds per game, and has made 45 three-pointers this season. Sonny Huerta is right behind her with 19.3 points per game, 60 assists. And then Capri Sims has 8.7 points per game and 8.1 rebounds per game. She's second on the team in rebounding, only to Kai. And finally, Annalie Coronado is averaging 7.7 points per game, 54 assists in the season, and 3 blocks. So we're going to take a quick minute break and be back with some keys to the game coming straight from head coach Randy Richardson Thornley. Stay tuned for the 3 keys of the game. We'll be right back. Welcome back here in Nicholson Arena, where we're just minutes away from starters and tip-off here in Nicholson. Central Washington versus University of Alaska Anchorage. 3 keys to the game coming straight from head coach Randy Richardson Thornley. Number 1 key, it's always a key for any time, take care of the ball. Number 2, we have transition defense. Anchorage likes to get out and run. Can the Cats defend it? And 3, don't send UAA to the foul line. They are shooting 70% on the season. They have a couple really good shooters, so don't give the other team free opportunities to score. We'll be right back after starting lights from the national anthem for the start of this one. Stay tuned. Welcome back here to Nicholson Arena, where we are just moments away from tip-off here. You saw the starters on the screen. For Central, it's Sunny, Capri Sims, Riley Johnson, Asher Kai, and Tori Maida. And you saw the ones for the Seawolves. We have Kate Robertson to tip off for Alaska Anchorage. She'll probably go against Capri Sims based on height solely. That's my educated guess. And I was right, so Sims will take the tip, and we'll get started here in Nicholson Arena. I'm excited. It should be a good one. Two top 4 teams in GNAC square off as Robertson wins the tip. That goes over to Senya Rabuin. Rabuin with the handoff. Now it's Jazz Evans. Jazz Evans swings it over. She has it at the baseline. Now the shot straight away from Robertson. It goes. Robertson puts the Seawolves on the board in their first possession. Now the Seawolves trap. Successful steal from Vishay Rab. And Vishay Rab gets her on rebound and puts it back. Quick 4 points for Anchorage. They are playing a lot of press defense in the backcourt. Ooh, Maida might have got away with the travel there, but she got the ball away to Huerta. Huerta drives. Nice little pass into Capri Sims for 2 points. The shot is up from Rabuin, but it rattles out. Maida corrals the rebound for Central Washington. Now up the floor, it's Asher Kai driving. Kai Stonewall, nice pass into Sims. Sims puts it up and will be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Jasa Gamble checks in the game for Alaska Anchorage. Sims at the line for a pair. She makes the first. Sims is shooting 75.7% in the season. She'll up her percentage with 2 free throws there, and that ties the game at 4 early on. Rabuin kicks it out to Evans. Evans at the elbow. Skip pass into Robertson. Robertson at the free throw line. Back out to Gamble. Gamble puts up a wild shot. Almost gets it to go. Rebound, Riley Johnson for Central Washington. And Capri Sims will go the other way. UAA with a full-on hockey line change on the other end. Asher Kai for 3. No, that one's strong. Anchorage presses. Elena Mack has it. Now the shot. Jumper is short from Evans. Rebounded by Asher Kai. Johnson thought about 3. Instead, will drive the baseline. And the referee said she stepped out. She was close to the line there. Now we got the full line change. Let's see if I can keep up with it. Kaya Pearson in, as well as Mia Ross. You see Ross bring up the ball for the Seawolves. Ross gets a screen, the floater up, no good. Rebound. Now the Seawolves will set again. Ross swings it over. Pass inside, up and in for Tori Hollingshead. Hollingshead with the bucket. Seawolves ahead 6-4. 7 minutes and change left in this one. Made it for 3, no. Rebound, Asher Kai. Offensive rebound, they're gonna get a foul on the floor against Kaya Pearson. Janaya Alexander also in the game for the Seawolves. In the game for Central Washington. Annalie Coronado should get the ball immediately and trigger the inbound for Central Washington from the baseline. Coronado gets it into Capri Sims, but she had it stolen away. Now going the other way is Ross. Ross up and into Hollingshead. And Hollingshead gets another easy basket. That pass off the mark, tipped away and out of bounds. Seawolves possession. Shelby Blodgett in the game for Central Washington. She'll be guarding Hollingshead. That's a tough assignment. Jason Gamble swings it over to Hollingshead. Now back out to Alexander. Alexander with the shot, misses it off the window. Rebound, Kai. Kai gets it to Coronado out on the break, and it's Riley Johnson for the easy two. Well executed. Fast break for Central Washington. And the Cats get it within two. Ross, they find Hollingshead. Hollingshead looking for a cutter. Hollingshead goes up and will be fouled by Shelby Blodgett. Hollingshead will go to the line. Hollingshead goes to the line for a pair of free throws. Tori Hollingshead shoots 56% in the season. She's made 32 of 57. Make that 32 of 58 as she misses the first one. Hollingshead makes a second. Coronado doesn't even dribble but gets it to Sonny. Sonny's gonna go all the way coast to coast and get fouled. Great ball movement from Central Washington there to inbound it quickly, get it down the floor to their fastest player, Sonny Huerta, and Huerta will go to the line. And the Seawolves do the hockey change again. Sonny Huerta the line, shooting two. She shoots 87% in the season. She misses the first. 9-6 in favor of the Seawolves. 6:07 remaining in the first quarter. A rare occurrence as Sonny misses both free throws, and Senya Rabuin takes it the other way for Anchorage. Senya Rabuin with the reverse layup doesn't go. Rebound, Blodgett, and she gets it out to Huerta. Huerta crosses up one defender, swings it back over to Kai. Kai down to Blodgett. Blodgett tried to get it to Johnson, but it was kicked away. Back on the other end, we got a blocking foul against against Sonny Huerta. Second team foul against Central Washington. Tori Maida back in the game for the Cats. That inbounds pass is picked off by Blodgett. Coronado double team, she gets out of it. Huerta over to Maida. Maida back to Blodgett. Blodgett trying to find Kai does. Kai gets a defender in the air, kicks it out, a three from Huerta. Rims off the right side. Rebounded by Rabuin. Rabuin takes it the other way for Anchorage. Rabuin straightaway three, missed it. Rebound, Kai. Another wholesale line change. This is an interesting tactic. Coronado drives, puts it up, and didn't get it to go. Didn't matter. Charge against Annalie Coronado. Third foul against CW, first against Coronado. So we have a immediate timeout on the floor. 9-6. Central Washington leads Central Washington trails 9-6 with 4:58 left in the first quarter. Pardon me on that one. We'll be right back with the end of the first quarter after this. Welcome back here where we have a score of 9 Alaska Anchorage, 6 Central Washington. Ross has it at the elbow, swings it over to Alexander. Janiyah Alexander takes a jumper and hits. That one hit nothing but net. Great jumper from Alexander. Now the Sea-Wolves press. Sunny gets fouled before she gets over half court. A foul against Jasa Gamble. Fourth team foul against Anchorage. Capri Sims back in the game for Central Washington. You see Tori Maida with the ball. Maida gets it down low to Johnson. Johnson's pass off the mark, hit the backside of the backboard and went out of bounds. So turnover against the Cats. We'll see what Alaska Anchorage can do with it. Ross swings it over to Hollingshead. Back to Pearson. Pearson skips it into Hollingshead. Hollingshead back out. Kai Pearson drives, puts it up and is blocked. Another great block from Asher Kai. She barely holds on to the ball. The press coverage from Anchorage, I would say, has worked pretty well. Not in totality, but has had an impact. A couple of turnovers by the Cats via the press from Alaska Anchorage. And the 3 for Kai rims out. Ross takes it the other way, swings it to Alexander. Alexander to Gamble. Gamble to Pearson. They go all the way around the horn, back to Ross. Ross will step into a 3, put it up and get it to go from the baseline. Mia Ross. Sea-Wolves have extended their lead to 8. They're up 14-6. Kai to answer, no. Shooting has not been there, but great save from Capri Sims. Kai spins in the lane, puts it up and in. That breaks the scoring drought, and that's gonna lead to a timeout from head coach Ryan McCarthy. Ryan McCarthy is in his 12th season, graduate from Northwest Nazarene in 2006. He's not happy with something there. I don't know if it's the allowing Asher Kai to get down low that much or not, but he is very much not a fan of that. But we are a fan of some stats, so we'll go over the stats so far in this first quarter. UAA shooting 40% from the floor to Central's 37.5. Central 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. UAA has only hit 1 3, the one you just saw. Free throws, the Cats are 1 of 2. They lead the rebounding category 9-6. Fast break points even at 2-2. 7 turnovers for Central Washington. That's what we were talking about. The press will do that to you if you're not able to break it. Senya Rabuin kicks it back out to Evans. Evans swings it over to Elena Mack. Elena Mack back to Rab. Rab to Rabuin. The straightaway jumper from Robertson misses. Sonny Huerta brings it the other way. Huerta gets into Johnson. Johnson kicks it back out to Kai. Kai will settle into a 3 and hit it. Kai hits the first 3 of the game for Central Washington. Brings the deficit to 3, 14-11. The other way, the layup floater from Rabuin doesn't go, but the putback from Robertson does. Robertson will go to the line for a chance to complete the 3-point play. Robertson makes the free throw. Adding to her percentage, she shoots 75% this season. The Cats break the press. Huerta just across the logo, crosses up one defender, kicks it over to Kai, back to Huerta. Now Johnson drives, puts up a wild shot. That one misses. Robertson on the rebound. Evans drives, looking for a shot, double team, spin move, puts it up, misses off the front rim. Rebound, Asher Kai, and the Wildcats take it the other way. Huerta drives, nice little pass into Blodgett. Blodgett couldn't finish the layup. Rabouin out, Mack, three, yes. Elena Mack making the most of her limited time on the floor because of the way Anchorage subs. On the other end, Johnson. Excuse me, that was Kira Marsh. Kira Marsh went for the three, missed it. Ball's on the floor, and it'll be a jump ball. Take that back. Foul against Anchorage. That's against Rabouin. So the subs come in. Foul against number 2 on Anchorage. Subs come in, Blodgett at the line. Blodgett makes the first. She shoots 63% this season from the line. Blodgett calmly makes them both, gets the deficit to 7. Anchorage is leading 20-13 with a minute to go in this quarter. Mia Ross steps into a floater from the free throw line and she nails it. That's an impressive floater. You can tell she's practiced that. Annalie Coronado now swarmed by 2 defenders, gets it to Huerta. Huerta to Johnson. Johnson back to Huerta. Huerta driving, puts it up and in. That's what Sonny Huerta does for you. She's able to create tough baskets. That's her MO. Williams will pass it off. Anchorage will likely run it out at the top of the key until 10 seconds and then get into their play. 9 seconds left in this first quarter. Ross Williams gets a screen. Williams for the floater. Same floater she just hit, 2 in a row for Williams. That's just how you draw it up if you're Coach McCarthy. And that's the end of the quarter. Alaska Anchorage leads Central Washington 24-15. Story of the quarter was Anchorage shooting it well from the floor and their press, forcing turnovers. Anchorage shot 45% from the floor compared to Central's 38, and only had 1 turnover compared to Central's 7. So Anchorage leads 24-15 after 1 quarter of play. We'll be right back with the start of the second quarter after this. Thank you and stay tuned. Welcome back here at Nicholson Arena for the start of the second quarter between Central Washington and Alaska Anchorage. The Seawolves lead the Wildcats 24-15. That one is dribbled. Ooh, it looked like it went off the foot of, it did go off the foot of Janiyah Alexander. So it'll be Kai to inbound it. Kai gets into Huerta. Huerta to Coronado. Coronado back into Sims. Sims in the paint going up, but rejected by Hollingshead. Goes out of bounds. Wildcats maintain possession. Sims gets it in. Now she gets it down low, but misses the layup. Ross hunting that floater. She'll take it with a scoop. Doesn't go. Rebound, Sunny Huerta for Central Washington. Now they get it way over to Smith. Coronado driving, low positioning, but kicks it out to Kai. Kai steps into an awkward jumper, but she gets it to go. Kai contorted her body there to find space to get that shot off, but she did, and she made it worth the effort for 2 points. Ross has it at the elbow. Ross trying to thread a pass into Hollingshead. It gets batted out of bounds. Seawolves basketball. It'll be Kaya Pearson to inbound it. Pearson finds Ross. Ross gets it to Alexander. Alexander with the jumper, misses. Rebound, Huerta. Huerta outlet pass to Kai. Kai inside to Sims. Sims had her defender fall, but back out to Huerta for three. She got it. Nothing but net for Sunny Huerta. You can hear Coach Randy Richardson Thornley begging her team for a stop here. It's a common ask when on the defensive end if you play for Central Washington. But it's much needed here. They're down by 4, but they're closing the gap. The 2 hits nothing but glass on that one. You also hit nothing but net, but the glass is not ideal. On the other end, Smith for 3, yes. Smith is a sharp shooter, and she proved it right there. Gamble kicks it out to Alexander. Alexander back to Ross. Alexander drives. Loses her handle, gets it back, tries to call timeout, can't. Crowd wanted to travel. Instead, they get a jump ball. And a wholesale line change for Anchorage. It'll be Elena Mack to inbound it. Mack tries to get it into Robertson. Goes across half court, 1 on the shot clock. The heave almost went but didn't go. That was Rab who took the long half court shot out of necessity with the shot clock situation. Asher Kai gets it inside to Sims. Sims surveying. Sims will just take the shot. That one hits the front rim and doesn't go. Mack for 3, yes. Elena Mack with the 3. Mack has made 2 so far tonight from beyond the arc for Anchorage. That pass off target. Sims trying to find Coronado, but it turns into a turnover. Rabuin at the top of the key, hands it off to Evans. Jazz Evans dribbles it off her foot, but corrals it. Evans back to Rabuin. Evans elevates for a jumper, gets it to go. Great shot from Evans. That's going to be a foul against Jazz Evans. First team foul of the quarter for Alaska Anchorage. Riley Johnson back in the game for Central Washington. Sunny Huerta brings it up. Huerta into Johnson. Johnson to Smith. Smith for three. No. Missed that one. Great hustle play by Sims, but it was taken away by Robertson. Nice little step move from Rab, and she converts it off the glass. Central breaks the press. The full court press has been effective, but that three from Kai barely doesn't get in. Hits all sorts of rim before it falls off. Evans. Now they swing it over to Rab. Rab at the elbow. Rab going. Swings it back out to Robertson. Robertson steps into a jumper, gets it to go, and one. Foul against Capri Sims. Shelby Blodgett checks into the game. Sims goes to the bench. Robertson heads to the line. Checking in the game is Kira Marsh as well. Marsh will come in for Smith. Robertson, 75%, 12 of 16 coming into this game. I believe she's now 15 of 19. Nice little play up and down. Will it go? It will. And Shelby Blodgett with the and one. Nice little step into a hard layup with contact. She gets a friendly roll. Second team foul against Anchorage. Blodgett shooting one to complete the three-point play. It is 33-25 right now in favor of Alaska Anchorage. Blodgett misses the free throw. Collected by Robertson. Robertson will step into the jumper. It barely rims out. Central Washington will get possession as the ball goes out. Nessa Walsh in the game for the Seawolves. Blodgett gets it in now. They have to break the full court press. They do. Well executed there from Central Washington to break the press. It's not over though once it gets to half court. They're persistent even then. Kai behind the back pass to Johnson. Johnson swings into Marsh. Marsh lost it, ball on the floor. Kicked the ball against Anchorage. We're going to get a media timeout here. So we'll take the media timeout with them. Alaska Anchorage leads Central Washington 34-25 with 4:52 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back here in Nicholson Arena, where the score is Alaska Anchorage 34, Central Washington 25. Kicked ball was against Alaska Anchorage, so Shelby Blodgett will inbound it for Central Washington. They get a half-court offense, which is a luxury for them. They've struggled all night setting up their offense because of the hectic defensive strategy and the full court press from Anchorage. Coronado gets inside but travels with it. Not what you draw up out of immediate timeout if you are Central Washington and head coach Randy Richardson Thornley. Obviously you draw something up, but it just was not executed. Rabouin down low. Kicks it out to Evans for three. Misses that one on the left side. Rebound, Annalie Coronado. The Cats push the pace. Asher Kai dumps it off to Coronado. Coronado drives, puts it into Blodgett. Blodgett up and in for the layup. (34-27). Anchorage leads by a touchdown and an extra point. They get it inside. The layup attempt from Hollingshead, a little strong off the glass, rebounded by Huerta. Huerta takes it the other way for Central Washington. Kai now gets to Coronado. Coronado swings it back to Kai at the elbow. Huerta, tough jumper, why not? I said earlier she's meant for that, and she really is. She's great at double clutching and just getting a good shot off even if she's about to hit the ground. The three from Rabouin will not go. Senya Rabouin off the mark, long. Coronado with space, passes it to Huerta. Huerta, nice pass into Blodgett. Blodgett has 7 points for the Cats. And she's tied as the leading scorer. Multiple Cats at 7. Evans drives the lane, puts it up, misses. Blodgett gets the rebound and is fouled by Hollingshead. Hockey line change again. We might as well just call it the Anchorage line change at this point, the way they substitute. Shania Alexander back in the game, as well as Jason Gamble, Kaya Pearson, Mia Ross, and Hollingshead stays in the game for Anchorage. Huerta gets it down low to Coronado. Coronado looking for Blodgett, but couldn't thread a pass to her. Kai into Coronado. Coronado, easy jumper, misses. Mia Ross takes it the other way for Anchorage. Now Jason Gamble. Gamble back out to Pearson. Pearson. Alexander. Gamble. Hollingshead being guarded by Blodgett. Traveled. Hollingshead a little too worried about who was around her and just took a couple extra steps before she started her dribble, and it cost her there for the turnover against Anchorage. But now Anchorage is in their press defense. Smith is able to break the press. And Huerta gets a whistle. It'll be a foul against Anchorage. A lot of whistles here early on. Fourth team foul against Anchorage. One more will send Central Washington to the line for the 1-and-1. Pass inside to Coronado. Coronado spins, put up, but it's rejected by Hollingshead. Goes out of bounds. Central Washington maintains possession. Kai, 3 with 9 on the shot clock, misses. Rebound, Hollingshead. Now they get it over to Ross. Ross going inside, pass over to Hollingshead, stolen. Outlet pass to Sonny. Huerta had knocked away. Trying to save it was Gamble, but she stepped out. Huerta to Coronado. Kai, and we'll get a foul that should send Asher Kai to the line for 2. It will. We'll get the Alaska Anchorage line change here. Luckily for me, I think they switched between 2 line changes. And also luckily for our stats crew down low, we got Scott, Sean, and Kylie working the live stats today. So if you're following that, big thanks to them for doing that. Kira Marsh is gonna check in, I believe, for the shooter. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the shot was quick. Yeah, the shot was quick. Marsh checks in for Smith as Kai made them both, and now we're close again. Central Washington on a run. Only down 1, 34-33. You blink and it's a game again. If you're a Central fan, you'll love to see it. Evans puts it up, tried to get contact, tried to sell it a little too hard. The save goes right to Hollingshead. Hollingshead puts a strong shot up, misses. Back up again, and she gets it to go. Tori Hollingshead. Persistence pays off, and she gets 2 with 46 seconds left in the half. Coronado has it. Central can't hold for the last shot, but they'll go to the line. Another foul, this one against Senya Rabuin. Rabuin's second foul will send Coronado to the line. Annalie Coronado will shoot 2. She's 80% in the season with 25 of 31. Make that 26 of 32 as she gets the first one to rattle home. Second one off the mark. Rushed a little. 36-34 Central within a bucket. And the bump and a little bit of a late call there, but the foul against Sunny Huerta. Huerta's second, team second. Evans at the line for a pair of free throws. Makes the first. Just for Evans, shoots 66% from the line. She's now made 40 this season, make it 41. Calmly makes them both. Tori made it in the game for Kira Marsh. 35 seconds left. Alaska Anchorage will press. They're up by 4, 38-34. Maida gets it over to Kai. Kai gets it to Coronado. Coronado trips over a defender, keeps her dribble, gets it back out. Maida inside. Inside out to Smith. One too many passes there. That one's picked off. 9 seconds. Senya Rabuin gets it over to Rab. Rab with 3-2-1, puts it up off the glass. The reverse layup is good, and that'll end the quarter and bring us to halftime. At the half, Alaska Anchorage leads Central Washington 40-34. Let's go over some halftime statistics before we take a small break. Leaders in points for Alaska Anchorage. Kate Robertson has 8 points. Tori Hollingshead has 7, and Mia Ross has 7. For Central Washington, Sunny Huerta has 9, leads the Cats. Asher Kai with 8, and Shelby Blodgett had a good half. She had 7 points. Fast break points in favor of Anchorage, 5-4. Turnovers, 10-3. It's that full court press has not been Central Washington's friend. Rebounds, Central leads that category 23-19. Free throws, 7 made for Central Washington out of 11 attempts. 5 of 6 for the Seawolves. Threes, both teams only made 3 from beyond the arc. And field goal percentage, Central Washington shooting 42.9%, while Alaska Anchorage is shooting 41%. 40-34 at the break. So that's your stats breakdown. Let's take a minute and congratulate Alaska Anchorage assistant coach Shayna Afoa, who graduated from Central Washington in 2011 and is part of the 2024 CWU Athletics Hall of Fame class. Afoa was a tri-sport athlete for the Wildcats leading up to her graduation from Central Washington, as we said, in 2011, where she got her degree in art and graphic design. She lettered for 1 year with the volleyball team under current head coach Mario Andaya, finding herself on the GNAC All-Academic team. She played in 18 games, starting 1, recording 11 kills, 2 digs, 8 total blocks, 1 solo, 7 assisted, and a .61 attack percentage. Afoa also played basketball. She was a center for the women's basketball team for 4 years. She played in 101 games, starting 79 of them, and posted 650 points, 599 rebounds, 118 assists, 126 blocks, 82 steals, and 13 double-doubles. At the time of her graduation, Afoa was 3rd all-time in rebounds. She's now 6th, and 2nd all-time in blocks, now 5th. 3rd all-time in blocks average, now 7th. She is currently tied for 15th all-time in GNAC history in total blocks, is 16th all-time in GNAC history for blocks in conference games with 82 total. The final sport for Afoa was she's a 4-year thrower on the Wildcat track and field team. She was on the GNAC All-Academic team in 2011 and is currently 6th all-time for CWU in shot put with a throw of 44 feet, 4 inches, and 25.25 feet. In 2011, so that was her record in 2011, and then she won 4 meets in shot put over her career and earned all GNAC for the indoor season in 2011 after placing 2nd at the GNAC Conference indoor meet, earning her 8 points for Central Washington. So thank you again, Shayna Afoa, for what you have done for Central Washington Athletics, and we're glad to see such a successful alum coaching with the Seawolves. Halftime score, Alaska Anchorage 40, Central Washington 34. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the second half in about 11 minutes. Welcome back here at Nicholson Arena. We are set for the start of the third quarter. Alaska Anchorage leads Central Washington 40-34. Central Washington had a flurry of offense in that second quarter to close the gap to 1 at one point, but then the Seawolves ended the quarter on a 4-point run to take the 40-34 lead. Early turnover against Central Washington, that's their 11th. Of the game. Rab driving, puts up the jumper. That one rolls off the rim. On the other end, it's Maida to Johnson. Johnson over to Kai for three. No. Rebound, Vishay Rab gets it over to Senya Rabuin. Rabuin kicks it back out to Jazz Evans. Jazz Evans inside to Kate. And they swing it over to Mack. Elena Mack back to Jazz Evans. Jazz Evans with a nice head fake, and she got the layup to go. Central breaks the full court press. They find Riley Johnson. Johnson inside to Capri Sims, who converts the layup. Quick outlet pass to Evans. Evans back to Rab. Rab over to Elena Mack. Mack back to Evans. Evans for the layup. No, rebound, Kate Robertson. She gets to the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Rabuin. Rabuin looking for space. Gets it to Evans with 8 in the shot clock. Evans goes all the way to the rack and scores. Anchorage up 42-38. Kai to Huerta. Huerta's three, in and out. Rebounded by Vishay Rab. The full sail line change already at the scores table for UAA. Rabuin surveying. Passes it over to Rab. Rab drives, puts it up, misses it off the glass. It goes off of Kate Robertson and out of bounds. Central Washington basketball. Full sail line change in the game. We have Janaya Alexander as well as Jasa Gamble, Mia Ross, Kaya Pearson, and Hollingshead. Tori Hollingshead. On the other end, Huerta for three, no. Rebound, Sims puts it up, couldn't get it to go. Didn't get the rebound, Hollingshead does. Ross to Pearson. Alexander drives, hard step, puts it up, misses. Bats it away, almost gets her own rebound, but the rebound falls to Asher Kai. Kai at the top of the key. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson's pass intended for Sims off the mark, out of bounds. And it'll be Seawolf basketball. Annalie Coronado back in the game for Central Washington. Tori Maida will take a breather. Ross over to Gamble. Ross inside to Hollingshead. Hollingshead gets the reverse layup to go. 46-36. The Seawolves, after only having a 4-point lead, have extended it to 10. Another turnover, and Alexander can't get the layup to go. She corrals it. That was a bad turnover against Central Washington. A little bit of a lazy pass, and Alexander telegraphed it. On the other end, Hollingshead puts up the hook layup, and it goes. 12-point lead, 48-36 for Alaska Anchorage. Huerta fouled by Gamble. But head coach Ryan McCarthy likes the defensive effort from Jason Gamble. Back in the game for Central Washington is number 5, Shelby Blodgett. Coronado inbounds it to Kai. Kai double team, getting it to Blodgett. Turnover. Another one, 2 turnovers in minutes for Central Washington. That wild shot from Alexander was just ill-advised there. She was looking for the foul the whole way, and she didn't get the foul. We have a timeout from head coach Randy Richardson Thornley. And we'll take it with him. 48-36, Alaska Anchorage leads. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back here to Nicholson Arena, where we have 5:54 left in the third quarter. Alaska Anchorage has opened up a 12-point advantage in this quarter. The press almost works, but Sonny Huerta rushes out of it. And now the Cats will have to set up the offense. Johnson back to Huerta. Huerta had it taken away by Hollingshead. Now Ross. Ross's pass is off the mark into the hands of Coronado. And the 3 goes for Huerta. And that ends an 8-2 run for Anchorage. The layup on the other end drops for Jason Gamble. And she'll have a shot at a 3-point play. Jason Gamble has only attempted 9 free throws this season. She's made 5 of them. She's 55% from the line. Gamble makes it to complete the 3-point play. 51-39. The Cats need something if they want to get going. You thought the 3 from Huerta was that, but which it very much could be, but the answer from Anchorage quieted the crowd quickly. Huerta drives, puts it up, and gets it to go. Sonny Huerta will have an and-one opportunity at the line.
Last Anchorage foul, number 12, Shane Graff, that's her second 17 foul. Time out on the floor.
Sonny is proving if you look up tough basket in the dictionary, you will find the definition as Sonny Huerta, because that was acrobatic, not a lot of space, and she made it work. 51-41 here. Let's look at the stats a little bit halfway past the third quarter mark. Field goal percentage, Central Washington shooting a little more than Anchorage, 42.9 to 42%. Central now is 4 threes to Anchorage's 3. Free throw line's about even, 6-7 in favor of Central. Central Washington +4 on the glass. The big one is 15 turnovers for Central Washington compared to Alaska Anchorage's 4. And points off turnovers, 16 points off turnovers for Alaska Anchorage compared to Central's 5. That's really what this game comes down to. .449 left in the third quarter. Seawolves by 10, 51-41. And a crucial GNAC matchup between the third-ranked team in Central Washington and the fourth-ranked team in Anchorage. Right now, Anchorage getting the best of Central Washington. Foul after the free throw against Kate Robertson. Robertson will go to the bench for 3 fouls. Hollingshead back in the game. They get it quickly to Blodgett. Blodgett's shot off the glass didn't go. Senya Rabuin gets it to Evans. Evans steps into a 3, misses short. Foul against Annalie Coronado. Sub comes in, Coronado goes to the bench, and Johnson comes into the game. Elena Mack to inbound the basketball for Anchorage. She finds Rabuin at the top of the key. Rabuin kicks it out to Rab. Rab back to Rabuin. Over to Rab inside to Hollingshead. Tori Hollingshead puts it up, misses. Rebound, Mack. That one's missed. Foul on the play, it's a push. Blodgett picks up a foul and goes to the bench. Capri Sims back in the game. Mack to inbound it. Mack gets it to Hollingshead. Hollingshead puts it up, misses everything. Rebound, Evans. Evans at 13 on the shot clock. We'll reset it over to Rabuin. Rabuin back to Rab, over to Evans. Evans at the top of the key with 5 on the shot clock. 4, 3, Evans elevates for the jumper. That one hits the back iron and bounces out to Sonny Huerta. Huerta at the elbow. Huerta driving, puts it up. That one doesn't go. Rebound, Rab. Seawolves push the pace. Evans gets into Hollingshead. Hollingshead, nice cut from Mack, and Mack will finish the layup. Elena Mack puts the Seawolves up by 12. Huerta and Kai break the press. Smith loses the ball, but it goes right to Kai. Smith back to Kai with 11 on the shot clock. 10, 9. Kai takes a crazy 3. It doesn't go. Rebounded by Hollingshead. Rabuin will push the pace. Rabuin over to Rab for 3. Rab gets the 3 to go. Wide open is Sonny Huerta, and it doesn't go, but a long rebound goes out to Sims. Now Kai back over to Huerta. Second time's a charm, yes. Sonny Huerta buries the 3. She just needed a warm up there. 56-44, Central Washington trails Alaska Anchorage with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this third quarter. Rab puts it up and off the glass to make it 58-44, and that'll bring us to a timeout. Alaska Anchorage calls a timeout. Cats trailed by 14 with 2:16 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back with the end of the third quarter after this. Welcome back here in Nicholson Arena. I'm Jonathan Hudson. Glad to bring you tonight's contest. Kai breaks the press, gets it to Huerta. Huerta passes out of a double team to Marsh. Marsh gets it into the hands of Kai. Riley Johnson all alone. I would have thought she would elevate and shoot that from the free throw line, but she passes it up. 9 the shot clock. Johnson, Kai for 3. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound goes to Hollingshead. She'll put it over to Ross. Ross swings it over to Gamble. Gamble back to Kaya Pearson. Over in the corner. And Janiyah Alexander gets the ball, but a foul is called. They're going to get Johnson on a charge. Pearson inbound it for the Seawolves. She gets it to Hollingshead. Hollingshead back to Pearson in the Hollingshead. A little give and go. Hollingshead backs down a defender and gets the hook shot to go. 60-44, Anchorage leads. Foul against Alexander.
Asking for a foul, number 11, Janiyah Alexander. That's her second, 4th team foul.
That's Janiyah Alexander's second foul. Anchorage's 4th team foul of the quarter. And Asher Kai goes all the way to the rim and finishes the layup through contact. Chips into the lead slightly. Now on the other end, Mia Ross. Mia Ross trying to answer with her own layup. That one doesn't go. Goes out of bounds, and Central Washington will get the basketball. Sims into Huerta. Huerta gets it to Marsh. Marsh back to Kai, over to Huerta. Huerta to Kai. Sims. Marsh. Foul. That's going to be against Anchorage. That will send Central Washington the line for 2 shots. Kai goes to the line. She's 2 of 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Jasa Gamble goes to the bench. Vishay Rab checks in. Another sub here. Senya Rabuin in the game. And we'll get a third. Why not just take everybody? Senya Rabuin in the game as well as Evans, and there's the 4th. Why don't we do that all at once? I don't know. It's fair to sub, though. That's your right as a coach. So good for Anchorage for getting all their players they want in the game in. Also in the game is Elena Mack. And Jasper Evans. So that's her 5 on the floor for Anchorage after their subs. Kai splits the trip to the charity stripe, making the first, misses the second. The jumper from Rabuin doesn't go, rebounded by Huerta. Huerta back to Kai. Kai gets it inside to Sims. Sims low pass, and the 3 from Marsh doesn't go. Senya Rabuin with 13 seconds left in this third quarter. Anchorage up 60-47. The hole for the last shot. Vishay Rab backing down defender, a little bit of an elbow. No call, but she misses the shot. Hollingshead on the putback. It doesn't go. End of the third quarter. Johnson took a tough elbow there, but no call. After 3 quarters of play, Alaska Anchorage 60, Central Washington 47. Can Central Washington mount a comeback? They're going to need a good pep talk. Great defense and a lot of scoring in this 4th quarter. Stay tuned for the final quarter of action here in Nicholson Arena momentarily. Welcome back here to Nicholson Arena for the start of the fourth quarter. Senya Rabuin brings the ball up at the half court for Anchorage. Rabuin swings it over to Rab. Rab, down low, pass, picked off by Annalie Coronado. Plenty of time for Central Washington to mount a comeback. They just need a lot to go right for them. Coronado pass fake. That one was blocked out of bounds by Tori Hollingshead. Sims inbounds it to Kai. Kai back out to Coronado. Marsh. Huerta with 7 on the shot clock. Kai for the 3. Yes, got it to go. That's a deep three-pointer from Asher Kai. Can that spark Central Washington? Let's see if they can get a stop here. Anchorage has been great at responding even when Central Washington scores. Their offense has not let up at all. Most of it's coming from their defense here tonight with the full press. Great steal from Kira Marsh. She'll go the other way, put it up, and be rewarded with 2 free throws. Block called against Senya Rabuin. Kira Marsh will go to the line.
First team foul.
Kira Marsh is shooting 6 of 11 from the season from the charity stripe. That's 63%. (60-50). Anchorage leads by 10. First free throw off the mark. Second free throw rattles out. Rebound, Jasa Gamble. Gamble gets it to Ross. Ross back over to Gamble. Ross down low. Far pass to Kaya Pearson, stolen away by Asher Kai. Great start to the quarter for the Wildcats. They just need to score. Kai for 3. No. That one hits off the back iron and jumps out. Ross will take her time up the court. Gets into Gamble. Gamble steps into a jumper, misses. Rebound, Annalie Coronado. Cats just need to start scoring. They're down by 10, but there's plenty of time. Kai steps into a transition 3, misses. Rebound by Janiyah Alexander, who gets it over to Ross. Ross gets it to Kate Robertson. Robertson double teamed, but was able to dribble out of it. The 3 straight away, missed everything. That was Ross. And head coach Ryan McCarthy did not like that shot selection and will immediately go for the line change. Riley Johnson back in the game for Central Washington for Kira Marsh. Sonny Huerta will work with Asher Kai to break the full court press. Huerta dribbles through it. Huerta to Coronado. Coronado had it stolen away by Robertson. Hollingshead. Hollingshead. And the pass from Rab is tipped out of bounds. Seawolves maintain possession. Elena Mack inbounded it. Now it's Jazz Evans trying to find space. Evans puts up the layup, misses. Rebound, Asher Kai. Outlet pass, Sonny Huerta. Huerta dribbling. Huerta going up, putting it in. And it doesn't go. Just rolls off the rim, but she'll be rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. McCarthy does not like the call. Sunny goes to the line. Let's see if she can get one to go here. Yeah, she does. She's now 1 for 4 on the night from the charity stripe. Huerta misses the second. 9-point lead for Anchorage, 6:52 left in regulation. Rashay Rabb swings it back over to Hollingshead. Hollingshead. Back to Elena Mack. Now to Evans. Rabb drives, puts it up, misses, back up and in. At the buzzer of the shot clock, that is Tori Hollingshead for 2, and she'll go to the line for a chance at the 3-point play.
First team foul. Hollingshead at the line, shooting 1 for the Seagulls.
She's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe tonight. She gets that one to go. She's 2 of 3. That's Meatloaf. That's not bad. If you're into rock bands, you understood that reference of 2 out of 3. If you're not, you don't know what I'm talking about and you think I'm crazy. Huerta now. Dribbles in, nice pass to Sims, but it's blocked away by Hollingshead. She's been active on both ends of the floor tonight. Another key block for her. Evans steps into a 3, misses. Rebound by Sims. Foul on the floor.
Washington foul number 13, Capri Sims. That's her third. Second team foul.
And they call a foul on Capri Sims on the play. Her third foul, the team's second. To inbound it for Alaska Anchorage is Mack. Mack gets it into Hollingshead. Hollingshead backing down Sims. She puts it up off the window and in. 65-51. Seawolves have pushed their advantage to 14. Coronado at the free throw line. Finds Sims. Sims kicks it back out to Coronado. The pass into Sims is good, but she went up with it and had it stripped away by Rashay Rabb. Senya Rabuin lofts a high pass to Rabb, who traveled with it. We get the hockey line change here. Mia Ross, Kaya Pearson, Janiyah Alexander, Kate Robertson, and Jasa Gamble in the game for Alaska Anchorage. Riley Johnson gets it over to Coronado to Kai. Kai hunting her shot, gets it to Huerta anyway. Huerta, her pass inside intended for Johnson, taken away by Gamble. Gamble will get it to Ross, who will call out the play. Ross gets it to Robertson. Whistle on the play against Anchorage. Fouls against number 11, Janiyah Alexander. That's the 4th team foul, her 3rd. And we have 4:56 left in the 4th quarter. Alaska Anchorage leads 65-51 over Central Washington. We'll be right back with the final 4:56. Welcome back to Nicholson Arena, where our score is 65, Alaska Anchorage 51, Central Washington. The Wildcats break the press. Riley Johnson has it, kicks it back to Asher Kai at the top of the key for three. Yes! Asher Kai buries a three, brings the crowd to their feet, and gives us a little life. The deficit now, 9. With 4.5 remaining. Robertson gets it over, and they swing it now, Pearson. Pearson back to Robertson for three. Robertson doesn't get it. Nice one-handed rebound by Pearson. She goes up with it, no foul called. Jump ball. Asher Kai got tangled up, but possession arrow goes to the Wildcats. Sims will inbound it. Full sail line change for Alaska Anchorage. No press that time from the Seawolves. Malia Smith at the top of the key. Smith passes it over to Coronado. Coronado swings it back to Kai. Coronado straightaway triple. Got it to go off the glass and in. That shot's off the mark, rebounded by Coronado. Cats down 8. Kai, they don't need a three, they just need baskets and stops. Coronado gets into Sims. Sims pass to Smith, and it goes out of bounds. Basketball will stay with Central Washington with 11 seconds left on the shot clock. .11 seconds left on the shot clock. They get into Kai. Kai bobbled it. Out of bounds. So now 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Timeout by head coach Randy Richardson Thornley. We'll go over stats. Score is 65, Alaska Anchorage 57, Central Washington. Central Washington shooting 40% from the floor in comparison to Anchorage's 38%. Central has made 8 from beyond the arc. Anchorage only 4. Free throws 7 made for Anchorage, 9 for Central Washington. Rebounds in favor of the Seawolves, 43-38. The big one's going to be turnovers. I know it without looking at it. Turnovers, 18 Central Washington, 10 Alaska Anchorage. Points off turnovers, 14-16. So it's closer than it was. The first half was all Anchorage in the category of turnovers and points off turnovers. I believe Central Washington had 11 in the first half, and compared to Anchorage having 3 turnovers, and then Anchorage had 10 points off those turnovers. So only 6 in this second half. We're now in the fourth quarter. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Sonny with 2 on the shot clock. 1, Sims doesn't know it. And the shot clock didn't buzz, but it definitely was a shot clock violation. If you're gonna have the shot clock not buzz, it's never a good thing, but in the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, it can be either fixed or not. The referees decided to not worry about it on that one. Senya Rabuin gets it to Rab, who hands it back off to Rabuin. Evans now at the elbow, drives, puts it up, and doesn't get to go. She traveled before the foul. Turnover, Alaska Anchorage. 65-57, 2:37 foul against Anchorage. At this point in the game, if you're Alaska Anchorage, you might not want to press if you're going to foul, or press but don't foul. But if you get Central Washington to the line, as you have here with the 5th team foul, you're allowing Central a chance to get back in this game without the clock becoming a factor, which at this point it was. So we'll see if Asher Kai can capitalize on 2 free throws. Kai misses the first. You can see the frustration from her there. She knows these are important. Kai misses them both. Rebound Rab. Rab gets it to Rabouin. Mack hands it off to Rabouin, who swings it over to Evans. Senya Rabouin gets a couple screens, passes it off to Rab. Rab's 3 goes. That pushes the Seawolves lead back to 11, 68-57. Coronado gets it to Huerta. Huerta with an awkward shot. Of course it goes in. 1 minute, 49 seconds left. Cats trail by 9. Senya Rabouin hands it off, and the handoff train continues as Mack hands it off back to Rabouin. Rabouin gets it inside to Hollingshead. Hollingshead dribbles. Hollingshead puts it up. Too strong off the glass. Rebound, Asher Kai for Central Washington. Outlet pass, Sonny Huerta. Back inside to Coronado. Coronado out to Malia Smith for the 3. Smith doesn't get it to go. Rebound to Rab. Got a line change again, maybe for the final time of this game coming for Alaska Anchorage. Evans to Rabouin. The Seawolves will slow it down. 1 minute left in the game. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 9, 8, 7. Rabouin kicks it out to Evans. 6, 4, 3, 2. Evans puts it up. Hits the rim. But it doesn't go. 40 seconds left. Asher Kai with the basketball. Kai swings it to Coronado. Coronado back to Huerta. Huerta with the behind the back dribble. Ball on the floor. Coronado gets it. Her pass off the foot of an Anchorage defender. They get to Sims. Sims to Huerta. Hecticness now. Smith for 3. Straight away missed. Rebound Huerta. Coronado with 18 seconds on the clock. 3 for Kai goes. Cats down by 6, but not a lot of time. 12 seconds left. Will they foul? Randy calls it off. And that'll be it. Final score here, 68-62. Alaska Anchorage walks away with a road victory. We'll go over the final stats for today's game. Today's game really just came down to the first half. Central Washington got overwhelmed with the full court press, caused a lot of turnovers, and Anchorage was able to capitalize off those turnovers. But even in the end, Central Washington, their defense played well enough to keep them in it. They made timely baskets. They just weren't able to answer the amount of runs that Alaska Anchorage win on. So your final stats breakdown. Central Washington shot 40% to Alaska Anchorage's 37.8. Central Washington made 9 threes and compared to Alaska Anchorage making 5. Free throws, the Seawolves went 7 of 8 from the line compared to Central Washington's 9 of 20. That's also a space where that hurts the Cats. If you go 9 of 20, let's say you only lost by 6, you make 6 more of those free throws, that last minute is a lot different. Offensive rebounds 10, Central Washington 2, UAA's 15. Defensive 30-31 in favor of Central Washington. Largest lead, the Sebos led 16 points with 1 minute 23 seconds left in the third quarter. And turnovers, that's a big one. 19 for Central Washington, 11 for Alaska Anchorage. Points off turnovers, 16 for Anchorage, 14 for Central Washington. So that'll wrap it up here for us at Nicholson Arena. Central Washington falls to 13-6 overall, 4-3 in conference play. Alaska Anchorage improves to 10-5 overall, 4-2 in GNAC play. Again, our final score, Alaska Anchorage 68, Central Washington 62. I'm Jonathan Hudson. Thank you for listening and have a great night.